All right, we're doing another fun video. It's gonna be a costume tier list, yet another costume tier list. And joining with me for this is Mir. What's up, man?
That's me. I'm excited.
All right, we're not just gonna look at the screenshots. We're gonna see them like playing each other because there's some characters like you can see the clothing move, you can see it a lot better. But how do you want to rate this one, Mir? I don't want this to be like a 3-hour long discussion on costume rating, you know?
No.
It's gonna be like, yo, is this costume whack or is this costume cool? Triple S, smoking sick style.
This will be absolutely uncontroversial, and there's not gonna be.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Opinion involved because we know the truth, right? Like we're the holders of the keys.
Start from the top and go down.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
okay. What do you think about this Luke one? I'm already saying triple S. Right away.
Of course.
This is amazing. He's got braces. Yeah. The trunks on the RE engine look so good. Plus the costume is really original too. Like the whole concept of art.
The artwork was stunning.
Yeah, the artwork was really good too.
I think this never seen before look is just what Luke needed, you know, to get more fans in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I have no arguments. But
oh, I can't do the move the faces so you can see the braces. Oh, you can kind of see him here. My brother was saying that his legs look a little skinny and his upper body looks a little weird.
They think his forearms don't look nearly as massive as they do normally, which is possible.
Maybe because he's younger, right? Like that's the lore. He hasn't as swole.
I think I like it this way though, because it's he's muscular, but he's not, you know, like huge.
The hair looks really good in the RE engine compared to Street Fighter 5. The hair looked really bad. Okay, the chat, everyone's saying F, so I'm gonna put him in triple S for sure. Okay, moving on.
I would agree.
Jamie's very traditional. I like this. The color too. It's like he's wearing silk. Looks comfy. Ooh, I never seen this one though.
There's
the Super Mario.
Super Mario.
Yeah, the Super Mario.
I was gonna say the color 4, which is the green color. I think I would have preferred if it was jade colored rather than that forest green, because it really goes well with, you know, Chinese style clothing. The shoes change color with every color change.
Oh yeah, they do.
Which is, it's a striking part of his design in general, right? Like that he has modern shoes with traditional clothing, so that's nice to see. And some of them are. Some of the colors make them look really shiny, like very reflective. We'll see if the CPU actually levels up to level 4, because that's another thing that'd be interesting to see.
They're just gonna go all out. The only downside with this is that Jamie's got really unique hair, and a lot of the costumes change the character's hairstyle, which they changed his hair a little bit during this too. I'm just feeling like this costume is all right. Like there's nothing like super bad about, but there's nothing like, wow, what a sick Jamie costume. I want to play Jamie. You know what I mean? I think the Jamie players.
I think the upper part of the costume with the Chinese dress looks good, but the lower body is like almost recycled from his other outfits in a way. You know?
I mean, I like that he doesn't have one of his pant legs rolled up. It's like
chest is exposed now.
Yep, that's true too. If I move, you can see it. That's cool.
Yeah, B tier.
B tier?
It's like either bottom of A or top of B. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Manon. This one's really busy.
It's a very French.
Very French. Ridley Scott would be proud.
She definitely. Well, I wonder what he meant by that. She definitely is going for that rich girl stereotype thing with the hairstyle, you know?
Oh, the chat's just going triple S like crazy right now. They love it. They love it, dude. I've seen a lot of people compare it to like Soul Calibur. When I personally look at this, I think Haunting Grounds. I think that crazy lady that chased you in Haunting Grounds. I don't know why I'm traumatized from that game.
I'll say a thing. Her proportions are a little bit strange, but they've always been. Like it's just the way Manon looks like, so her boots look suspicious. But
whoa, look at this color.
I think some of the colors are quite nice. Although the hair also changes color quite dramatically, because that's just how Manon is. The base color pretty good. I like color 10, which is the pre-order color, the one with the
the red one.
Color 10, right? Yeah, it's the red and black one. That one I think looks pretty good.
Since she's wearing so much clothing, there's so much like opportunity to change like all the colors.
She also spins around quite a bit, so having the longer coat flowing in the wind.
I just think there's a lot of effort on this one because everything has changed. Like her hair is completely changed, like from bottom to top. I guess You could say maybe it's a little busy, but I don't think it's that busy.
Probably covers up her motions less than her outfit too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to appreciate all the effort that went into it, though. I'll say that much.
I would put her at least an A or S.
Yes, I think I'm willing to compromise for S if people really like it. The chat
tons of triple S. So I'm just gonna put it S for now, and then we can sort it out after. Oh damn, the Kimberly costume, man. I love this costume so much.
You do?
Yeah. I think I'm already triple S on this one already. It's one of my favorite ones. Look at these colors, dude.
I admit that I struggle a little bit with the ninja aesthetic. The fishnet stuff, I really never liked it. And the hair, I think, is a little bit...
I think the hair is sick, too. I don't know. I think Kimberly has the best costumes in the game right now. Like, overall.
I think Costume 2 is very, very good. I like that one quite a bit. So this one, I prefer... Oh, sorry.
She has a... This is a Zeku one, guys. This is Zeku. I didn't even know about this one. We gotta make a tier higher than triple S now. We need quadruple S.
All the colors are recycled from the outfit 1 and 2, so they have the same patterns. You're gonna see them on these costumes as well. Just applied differently because the costumes are different, of course.
I'm sorry, I just already made my mind up on this one. Just like the hair, everything is just unique about this. Everything.
Well, then let it be known. I do not like it as much, but all right, I guess.
Man, after that Zeku color, and the colors are all really nice too. They're all really great colors. Mira doesn't think so. Some of the chat says triple S as well. I'm gonna put this in S for now, and we'll go from there. We'll do the final argument after.
I mean, at the end of the day, you have to compare with Luke's costume, and is it really as good?
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think of it that way. Damn, like she poses, like first thing you see is her back, you know?
Yeah, this one I have no negative comments. I think it very fitting.
Every single Marisa player I've run into is using this costume. It's 100% success rate.
I'm not too fond of color 5, which is the completely pink one. That's maybe a little bit too excessive, but everything else.
The color 2, this red is really bright on some stages. Like my eyes burn. Like it's a little too red.
Color 10 is another popular one, the black and gold. I think that one works very well.
Ooh, I like the color. I liked her color 7 for her costume too as well.
Yeah, color 7 is pretty good. Color 6 is the green one with the brown reddish hair, which is a little bit like Celtic, I guess. The garment that she has on the upper body, I suppose, doesn't move nearly as much, but she does fly through the air with the Superman punch, so at least you get to see a little bit of cape.
What really is like sells me on this one is her hair. Like the change in the hair and still keeping that theme is great. This is a really cool costume. I was not a fan of Chun-Li's wedding dress costume from Street Fighter 5. So I was kind of like, oh no, another wedding dress costume. But this one's good. This one looks really unique.
Well, one thing that's really nice about Marisa's model is that she is normally very top heavy. And this one kind of like adds some weight to the bottom, right? So like it's a little bit more balanced. And I like that.
Triple S, but not as high as Luke. That chat's like triple S all over the place, so not as high as Luke. Gotta make sure, man. We gotta be reasonable here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I really like this one too. This one's great.
I like it a lot. I think the hair is the biggest change that makes it so much better.
Yeah.
It has a unique thing for after versus screen, right? The intro, so we're gonna see that later. But I think the costume colors, work well. She has pretty good colors in general. And I don't know. I think it's fitting. It's very, it's very Mexican. I like the gloves. It's just nice.
A lot of people compare this to Talon as well. Compare the Talon. More Soul Calibur references people are bringing up between a lot of these costumes. You can see her blow up her hair here in front of her hair.
Yeah.
This VS screen's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It moves around and
like the only downside about this one is that maybe they could have went a little crazier on her clubs, like made it look a lot more different, but I'm nitpicking. I think this one's really good.
Yeah, I agree. I think it is very good as well.
Some say triple S. Wow.
Some say A, so it balances out to S, I would say. Yeah, I would say S tier.
Okay, let's put an S. When I saw, just the stilled images, even of the 3D model, I didn't think too much of it, but when you see this one in motion, it's really nice, this one. And all of his clothing is like really flowing. I'll show you when we get to the VS screen. What do you think of the colors?
I think I like them. They work well with this kind of like aesthetic of traditional...
Nashal?
I'm drawing a blank. Nashal, thank you. Outfit. They have they're kind of like reminiscent of Indian Pakistani outfits. There's some of them that are really like the color 4, the blue and white.
Yeah.
I think it's one of his best colors.
Okay.
I even like the indigo one, color 7. I guess it is indigo, isn't it? Color 8 is good. Color 9 with the black hair and the black and blue, I think works very well. In general, I'm quite happy with this, and I think it looks great.
And they changed the
how
staff.
JP looks in this.
They changed staff quite a bit too. JB's huge, dude. His upper body is huge.
He looks like a kind of like a wizard almost, right? Which fits with the fact that he's casting spells the entire time.
Yeah, I hope he gets a wizard costume in the future. But you see how all the clothing, everything is flowing. Like, and you see the hair too on certain of his moves when he exposes. You can see it flowing behind his back. It looks really nice. Damn, we have too many costumes in S tier already. Maybe all of them are S.
I might be overrating a lot of costumes according to your personal opinion. I personally put it in S, but you have the final choice.
We need to find someone in A. The last 20 juries I've played, 19 of them got this costume. 19. And I think the one that didn't have the costume, I think they did actually buy it, but they forgot to equip it. That's what I think. I think it's 100% on this one.
Makes sense. I think color 3 pretty neat, the dark blue. But
her toenails change color.
And the red and black one I think is alright, but I'm not too fond of many of them. Oh, there's a black and orange one, color 8, which I think is also alright. She doesn't have, they're not very striking though, I'll say that much. I don't think they work very like Juri's colors don't work very well with this outfit. I probably would stick with the default. I'm not too fond of the colors personally. Or maybe color 8, which is the black and orange, which also kind of like fits, but
it is a onesie pajama mirror. You can only make it so colorful.
Well, I mean, it could be striped and stuff, you know, like, or like with the apua with the dots.
Oh man,
I'm not sure what the material is, but it's not
what, the cotton fabric or whatever.
Plain. Yeah, exactly. It's very rough, and you can tell on the reflection as well that it doesn't reflect light nearly as much because of this rough texture. You can see it pretty well here.
Yeah, you can see it really well here, the fabric. It's all fuzzy.
Yeah, fuzzy. That's maybe a better way of describing it.
Another thing too about Juri, she's always wearing like baggy pants. So when she has costumes where she's not wearing baggy pants, her legs look so skinny. I remember in Street Fighter 5, it looked really weird when she wasn't wearing anything like that. So even the onesie costume, having the baggy bottom part looks good.
All the Juri players are very fond of it, as we've already established.
Where would you guys put this, chat? I think no matter what, if we don't put this in Triple S, everyone is going to just leave the video.
You really think so?
Dude, I think everyone would put this in Triple S for sure. It's so popular, dude. But where's the chat put it? The chat's saying C.
Oh, so chat agrees with us now, huh? But not with Luke? What happened,
I can't
guys?
tell. This one's so hard because it's just so much bias here because it's Juri.
Well,
right now, the downsides of it, you say you're thinking the colors could have been more striking for it. It's a fun one. It's not a super serious costume. I haven't ran into a DJ using this costume yet.
It looks very sparkly, but I have to say, on some of the stages, it doesn't do very well. Like, it doesn't reflect light nearly as much. Yeah. Which might be the biggest issue that it has. Because the entire point of it is to reflect light, right? It's to look good on the disco stage. Right? A lot of the colors are also quite dark for it, which probably don't reflect light nearly as well.
Damn,
I would have preferred to see some brighter colors.
I mean, most of the time, DJ is just going to be green anyways, like running right at you. So my eyes, it was like beaming my eyeballs there.
Yeah.
You can like really see the details of all the different amounts of it's reflecting like each different checkered box, you know?
No, there's the drive rush. Saw it just
yeah, saw it for a second. You want it to be more sparkly?
I think so personally, because
like I said,
this stage is a little bit of an exception. I think they did it on purpose. They didn't want anyone to go like, oh my god, my eyes are going flashbang by the driver.
Dude, I'm already getting flashbanged right now. The chat is saying you lost your mind, Mir.
I want it to be sparkly.
I think it was initially more sparkly, and they're like, whoa, hold on, this is gonna get banned, and they held back. I would put it in A with Juri right now, somewhere in the middle.
I think A is alright.
Don't forget, guys, we're gonna do a final argument at the end, so it's all good.
Yeah, a reshuffle.
Boom, Cammy. So this is the Street Fighter 2 anime reference where she has this big coat over her. That gives an opportunity for a lot of colors too. Gigantic pockets.
Yeah.
She's concealed.
Pockets.
Unfortunately, no Easter egg code for this one.
I like the code. A lot of people were worried about it because, you know, it was like, oh, it's going to cover up her normals and stuff. I don't think it really does that very much, but I could see how that could be a concern. I think color, the original color, color 1, color 3 looks very good, which is the blue color.
Okay, what I'm going to say about this costume is going to be pretty controversial.
Let's hear it.
But I think this costume is way too heavy. I get that it's a Street Fighter 2 reference. I get that, you know, she's supposed to be concealed. Oh, what's going on with the jacket on the right? What the heck was that? But I think it just looks way too heavy.
Oh.
It just looks like somebody in a trench coat. I would give this a C. I would put this at the bottom.
C for Cammy. She is
C for Cammy.
She is someone in a trench coat, to be fair.
I don't like this costume at all. Like her default and her nostalgic just destroy this costume.
That is a controversial thing. C for controversial.
Yeah, C for controversial.
But no, my opinion of it is that because of these two colors that I really like, it makes her very striking. Like she pops out a lot, right? The colors are very, very apparent.
And when I first saw it, I thought it looked cool, but now seeing it in the game, this is the one where it's like the opposite. Where like with JP, where now when I saw it in the game, like, wow, this looks really good. But this, I don't know. It conceals too much. I don't like it.
Oh yeah, C for Coomer.
No. Hear me out. Like you can't even see her face. Like you can't see anything. Like it's just all I see is a trench coat jumping around the screen. That's all I see. It could be Q playing the game right now, and I wouldn't know.
I would have put it in A personally.
A? But I can't go higher than B, Mir. I can't. Dude, this one's so like cool. Come on.
I like it quite a bit, if not for the sandals. I think the sandals are the weakest part of the outfit, but everything else I like very much.
Everyone says the bath towel is the weakest part of the outfit, but a lot of people bring up that it's a Daigo reference. A lot of people just say he's going through brain surgery with the bath towel.
Yeah, the lobotomy. I like the bath towel. I like the idea of the fact that he's still has his sash, or not sash, but his belt on his arm, just like Ken does in his outfit, the default outfit. You know, the jacket that he's wearing is from like Chun-Li bought it for him.
Yeah.
So that's a nice touch. I really like.
Yeah, the story behind the costume is really cool too. I like it.
Yeah, the developers explained that the jeans, for example, the denim has been washed out for having worn them too much and washing them constantly.
Yeah.
So like in the default color, they're basically white. This game is actually more bottom heavy than he is top heavy because he has the outfit, right? Like the default outfit has that kind of like skirt almost that he has tied around his waist. And this one undoes that. It doesn't have it, right? It's a little bit different in that sense, but it's a traditional look for Ryu to be kind of these proportions. Oh, and of course the eyebrows go over the bath towel as it is.
Yeah, yeah, they do. That's cool. Oh, this costume looks really good.
Yeah, but I think it works fine for Ryu. A lot of special moves and moves that Ryu does turn him around so you can see his back.
Yeah,
like a stretching medium punch for the heavy punches overhead, his DP, even his fireball a little bit. So you get to see the design on the back of the eye. And
the jacket itself is really cool. Like it's just rating the jacket alone is cool. I mean, honestly, I would put this in like triple S. I think this costume is amazing. Like everything about it.
I would say at least S. Yeah, I think
at least S.
This is another.
This is a really fun one. I can't even see Honda's face when he's looking down during this one.
The implication for this one is that there's kind of like a cultural phenomenon in Japan of sumo wrestlers going to vacation and they like make shows about them.
Yeah.
And they often wear, you know, Hawaiian shirts and whatever. So this is what it's in reference of. I'm not sure what it says on the shirt, like what he has over his back and shoulders and stuff. I wish I could read Japanese and
it says buff me, please.
One thing that I'll say is that the hat, although it might protect his head for all the headbutts he's, you know, is gonna do, might make him less aerodynamic.
He's gonna
poor
wait.
choice.
Yeah, he's gonna wait hidden underneath the hat to do more thieves.
Yeah, the one thing I would say is that Honda has a small head compared to his body because he's so massive.
Yeah.
So the hat looks sort of tiny. But aside from that, it's a pretty decent costume, I think. It's not... I wouldn't say it's the kind of costume I go like, wow, I want to play Honda now. But it's like that sort of costume that if I were a Honda player, I'd be like, haha, that's funny. I'm gonna go butt people online.
Yeah, pretty much too. Yeah, A I think is fine. I would put A on this. What do you guys think? Triple S? You guys want to put everything in triple S? Dun, dun,
Blanka.
dun. It's Blanka. Here we go. The Blanka-chan costume.
This one gets 0 for originality, but it is such a good idea in the first place that, you know, it's fine. And to be fair, he's wearing the overalls in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Opposed to the Street Fighter 5 Blanka-chan, where he's wearing the shorts. So that's the Street Fighter 6 take on it, I guess, right? There's a color that I do not understand. Color 6 is literally color 1, just darker.
Oh, no, it's not. I don't know. It's not. Look, watch.
Oh, I guess he has brown overalls instead of...
Yeah.
Amazing. This is like on the same level as...
Oh, look at his eyes on 9. Look at number 9.
Up a notch.
It's like a Gengar costume.
Yeah. Well, the colors are naturally very striking because of how the outfit looks, right? So... Unlike Blanka's skin, which is a little bit more muted, these are popping out quite a lot.
Every Blanka player I've played online, I haven't seen a single person use this costume. This might be the only costume I haven't seen in motion yet.
It moves
Holy
less.
cow! It takes up the entire VS screen. What is this?
That is such a good picture, though.
Oh my god. Oh, this costume is automatically banned from CPT again.
They said specifically that they tried to make it so that it wouldn't get banned.
But here's the question: why even go through like making a costume that has the possibility of being banned in the first place?
I think it's because it's an homage, right, to Blanka-chan.
It's just too lazy, dude. Especially the write-up from the artist too, even mentioned that he had another idea as a Blanka costume as a worker, and then he was like, "Oh, but you know, we just went with the Blanka-chan costume. We even have an avatar Blanka-chan costume already in the game, banned from CPT tier. C.
Yeah, B for banned.
Yeah, B for banned. I'm putting it in C. I just cannot. The effort is just so low. If it doesn't get banned, I'll put it in B.
My boy, I actually did buy this outfit. So
oh, did you? Nice. Dude, his hair stands out so much in this one.
Yeah. I'll say one thing about it immediately now that we're looking at the colors.
Yeah.
Is that every other color that is not the default color changes the pants to a 2-tone or 3-tone affair.
Uh-huh.
And I do not like that as much as the default, where it's just denim. I think
Oh,
the
I
default
see.
color is actually his best color. And it really makes every single part of his design a different color, which I really, really like.
Mhm.
There's some decent ones, though. There's a completely green one, which I think is color 8.
Mm-hmm.
That I think looks good. Oh, color 7, yeah. That one I like. Color 8 is alright, I guess. In general, I'm not too fond of the colors. I think I will switch back to using the default color, but
Color 10.
no, I don't. Oh my god, I do not like that one on any of his costumes.
I ran into a Guile player using this costume. He was using color 10, dude. He was rocking it.
I really like the idea of the design on the back of his vest. Guile doesn't turn around very often, but he does have some moves where he does, like his back fist, spinning back fist. That's the most interesting part of the costume, I think. The vest, the shoes as well, the boots. Very kind of like Texas style boots, you know. He still has his watch on his wrist, which goes well with the shirt and the vest look. Some people said that the shirt and the vest look a lot like Cody's from 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's not quite the same style, but I could see that.
You think this one looks a little too plain though? Like maybe they should have added like a cowboy hat on his back or something, or like a lasso on his hip. You know, something just a little bit more.
No, I personally like it this way. I'm not sure. Maybe if they added something and you know, it looked good, I probably wouldn't.
You guys like the simple? Yeah.
Wouldn't.
Doesn't have to look like a guys. I'm not saying he needs 14, 16 belts around his waist.
What
kind
if
of
he had 5
extreme?
guns?
What the hell? Extreme strongman is that? I'm saying the dude needs like a rope on his hip.
What
Or
if
some
he had,
spurs or a hat.
To 2 holsters with 2 big irons on
Oh,
his hip.
there are holsters. I didn't even think about that, man. That's good. Why didn't he have holsters? Oh my god.
I think you're thinking of it too much like a cowboy costume when it's not.
It's
really
not that I'm thinking
It's
like a
just,
cowboy costume. I'm thinking he needs something else. And I'm like, well, to fit the theme, right? They could add a holster, lasso, or a hat, or spurs. I'm saying one of those things, not all those things. I'm not saying the term full-fledged like Tekken 8 Final Fantasy character. I would have personally put it in B, but I'm
Really?
willing to lean on this one. Yeah, I would have put it in B. It's too plain.
A is
Chat's
the
saying
minimum.
A or S?
I think. I'm okay. Yeah, the colors are pretty bad. That's true. I think
Your beef was the jeans, right? The jean colors.
Yeah, my personal favorite is the default color. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Ken, dude. Ken. Well,
All right, so we gotta start from his eyebrows. Clearly.
dude, everyone's gonna start with the pants, but I guess we can start with the eyebrows. What do you think about the eyebrows?
Well, they're very extra, and I suppose this entire costume is about being a little bit extra. You see that his hairstyle is well taken care of. You know?
Yes.
And he's supposed to be kind of like the rich hair. I think they described it. The developers described it as such, which I can see. Right, the jacket has a whole pattern on the top of his shoulders. It has the logo of the Masters family with the M.
Mm-hmm.
Right, bunch of like not striking, but not inserts either. I don't know what to call them. Like he has the buttons that stand out quite a bit. The shoes, you can tell they're really expensive.
The pants are tight, Mir. They're way too tight.
Fair
If he
color,
throws
which is,
one kick, these pants are gonna rip.
I like color 6 as well with the green pants. Actually, I think it's pretty nice.
I like color 10 because it's like he's wearing velvet pants. Color 10, I think the pants look really striking.
I think you lose a little bit of the fact that it's supposed to be the Dante color, right? In this one, you don't really see that, which is unfortunate. But it looks alright on its own. I suppose that's true. There's not a lot of moving parts, right? Because he doesn't have the belt on his arm anymore or around his waist, like the his martial
Damn,
arts
look at those
belt.
eyebrows, man.
Everything is very form-fitting.
Holy cow.
It does have a little bit of a goatee, which is different, I suppose. But everything is so skin tight and form-fitting that there's nothing moving.
Yeah, that's true
It's
too.
it's just his hair, and even his hair is not flowing around very much at all.
Right.
So maybe that's the biggest weakness of this outfit. Personally, I would say it's the lack of motion.
Ken just has bad luck with costumes, man. I don't know what it is. That's that end scene costume from Street Fighter 5. They finally got his hair right.
Backstreet Boys question?
Yeah, because they finally got his hair like looking good because it's RE engine, but then now here we go again, you know? I mean, it's not even his hair that really bugs me.
No, the
It's just
hair, I think,
pants.
is the best part of the outfit, to be honest. Yeah, I put it in B for boring.
Okay, all right, we both agree on this one. That's an easy one. This one's pretty unique. It's definitely not what I expected for Chun-Li. What do you think of the hair? The long hair?
I like the long hair. However, I do not like the bangs. How in this situation in the character preview screen,
Yeah.
a little bit of a blur because it's not quite full resolution. The bangs look all right, but when you are in game, they're a little bit too separated. I think you see a lot of forehead.
Okay.
I don't like that as much. Basically, someone made a mod to change the bangs, by the way. But the rest of the outfit is cool. One of the things that's neat about it is that, as the developers themselves mentioned, is that Chun-Li never had any outfit with large pants, like baggy pants.
Yeah.
So this one is a first, and I think it works very well with her. And I like this kind of like, it's not a vest, but whatever she's wearing on top of everything else. Oh, for color 10, you know how in the Chun-Li's classic outfit, the outfit number 2, she has green eyes? In this one, she doesn't have green eyes, but she has green earrings. So that's where they put the
Oh, interesting.
green. I like how it looks.
Yeah, I was
like
worrying
the
about
way-
that.
So this is quite the opposite of what we were saying about Ken's costume, because this one moves about quite a bit. She has long hair, the long vest.
You can see the
and
bangs now.
pants. Yeah. You see how they're kind of like a little bit separated?
Yeah, I see what
Like
you're
that, a
saying.
little bit
Yeah.
less.
They tried putting some effort into trying to make this one look as unique as they could.
They know that they gotta sell this to, the Chun-Li costumes enjoyers. So.
Yeah, the first of many Chun-Li costumes. Akimon did not approve this one.
That probably wasn't as lewd as he wanted to.
Yeah.
He's a big fan of the character, let's put it that way.
Yeah. Oh, the chat is like almost unanimous on S.
Put it either at the top of A or at the bottom of S myself, so I'm okay with that.
Zangief's looks really cool. Like you've seen it in
Yeah.
the game. It does.
This is my personal favorite costume out of all
Oh,
the
really?
ones that have been. Yeah, I think it looks great. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And it's something that we didn't really see Zangief ever wear, so that's cool to see in the first place, right? Like he looks
Zangief.
like, imagine this is what I would imagine Hagar wearing in the mayor's office, right?
Yeah.
And I suppose he is, you know, kind of like the same bulk and size, right? And
well, I think that's what makes it look so good, though. I think like if Ken was wearing this, it wouldn't look as cool. But since Zangief is so big, he's so huge.
There's two things that I think are really nice. One is that he's wearing glasses, and they're like the fancy sorts of glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And this ties into the idea that Zangief actually is the sort of person that after wrestling and, you know, like doing all his showmanship and stuff, goes home and reads a book.
Yeah.
Right? He has like 3 degrees. a PhD on muscle power. And then he's wearing a like a little pendant. I thought it was a pocket watch at first, but it's on his vest.
Yeah.
And that's really neat touch too. He has these kind of like arm belts. I'm not sure what they're for, but I've seen them on these sort of outfits before.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, it's just like, if you think about it, it's not an outfit from a video game in the sense that it's just a guy in a suit. But because it is on Zangief and it looks, you know, it's very well made, I think, and it has almost out of character. I think it just too good.
The default color looks amazing.
With the white shirt, it looks good.
Yeah, you see when he slaps his chest, the glasses moved up. And then even when you move his face around the VS screen, the glasses move around.
I like that they're not quite form-fitting. It just sounds funny. Now that I have a close look at them, it looks suspiciously like my glasses.
Yeah, I see a lot of Zangief players already use this costume. This is an excellent costume.
Yeah, absolutely. Really good. As I mentioned before, it is my personal favorite. I just think it's great in every way.
I think this is like a good example of a plain costume, but having everything necessary on it too. Like everything. Yeah. Triple S. Yeah, I'm glad the chat finally agrees with us. Well, finally, all 3 of us agreed on something, guys. The chat, Mir, and I, all of us. Finally. How is Luke Triple S? You guys keep looking at the Luke one. Dhalsim, this one just looks, I don't know, man. It's Dhalsim, dude.
Speaking of bookstore, this looks like the sort of person that would go every couple of days to buy a new book in the bookstore. You know? Yeah. It has the look of the guy that is just his house is full of esoteric texts.
Yeah, he's got books on his steps, like leading upstairs, like just sitting on the side of the steps, for sure.
Yeah, he plays chess to relax. That's the other thing he does.
Yeah,
you could tell. I like his shoes, his sandals thing. I think they were called. He has those leg warmers on there. His whatever those are. They're not leg warmers. They're traditional trouser or whatever. But I think the colors are nice. You know, the design on the back of his shirt is quite good too. It just looks like is your friendly neighborhood, I don't know, hippie slash.
Dude, I said hippie too. The dev said the idea was that he was out on the streets, like, you know, teaching and talking with people, and this is what he would be wearing. It's friendly also.
It's worth mentioning, we're gonna see it in the versus screen, that his beard is a different. It's not like his normal beard, right?
Yeah,
like he has a different.
There he is.
Not hairstyle, beard style.
Yeah.
The little hat though, that's definitely the hippie part. That's the part.
You like his glasses?
Oh yeah, I do like the glasses. He does look like a teacher, so that part too is neat. One thing that's difficult with Dhalsim is that he's a stretchy character, right? Which is probably why they didn't give him long pants. I
was thinking that too. Yeah.
And that's why his belly is exposed as well, because you know it swells up when he does yoga fire and level 2, and they probably didn't want anything in the way to prevent clipping.
Right, there are some restrictions they had to do with this one.
Of course, a lot of thought that went into every costume. I think it's very important to mention this. Even the costumes that we rated lower, I think they were really trying to make them something you'd want to play with in a game, right? Like even gameplay-wise, they're not gonna get in the way, right? They didn't just go crazy for no reason, aside maybe Blanka.
Yeah.
But even then, they did admit they tried, so who knows?
I mean, I put him in probably A. There's nothing I hate about him. There's nothing that's like amazing.
Yeah, bottom of A, top of B.
All right, Mir, this is where we have our all-out war now. Now let's sort these things out. Let's start with Luke because everyone's going crazy about Luke and Triple S. Where do we really want to put Luke, Mir?
All right, so I mean, obviously the originality is less than 0, but we have the issue that this costume was originally designed for Street Fighter 6, right?
Yes.
We had so I guess we can take that into consideration. I think overall the Luke costume is well done. However, there's not too much going on with it. It's got the braces, it's got the trunks, but it doesn't have any upper wear, right? It does have the tattoos showing.
I'm trying to imagine this if we've never seen it before, you know? I think the hair looks cool in the RE engine, and the braces are funny because, you know, it's a younger Luke, and there's like a lore behind it too. But like, we gave Blanka such a low score because of the unoriginality, so it's just like, man, it's just hard.
I also really dislike his costume, his default outfit. I think his second outfit is much better, even with the hair through the hat thing.
Ryu and Zangief, I really like. I mean, you could argue to put Ryu a little bit down just because some people don't like the bath towel on his head. Kimberly, like I said, I really do feel like Kimberly's like triple S. I really like that Kimberly one. The chat really likes this Manon one.
I'll say something. I think Zangief and Marisa are the most striking and most well executed costumes out of the bunch, and basically everyone agrees. So those,
you guys agree with Marisa still in Triple S? Lily's is really good, but the weapons, I wish they did a little bit more with Lily's weapons. What's wrong with Kimberly's costume, guys? That doesn't make it Triple S, man. I think Kimberly's is so good. The chat wants to move Ken down to C though, but I don't know. I think we should keep Blanka by himself in there.
I think Ken, like, the outfit is well made. Yeah, I had no complaints particularly about his side that doesn't move at all. That's the reason, my big reason why it is down there. When Ken is like running around the place and stuff, there's just nothing moving. I see that Luke is going up slowly.
Yeah, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Before this video ends, I'm putting him in Triple S. I can't believe you saw that.
Well, like I said, my the change that would like to be made is Cammy better than Jamie's, but everything else is about correct, I think. Maybe Guile slightly higher in his own tier. I think the Guile's outfit is better than Dee Jay's, but we're talking about Juri's and how people were very divided about that. They either loved it or hated it, which is why she's the top of A. In case any Juri apologist comes out and tells me that this is the best costume ever made, TM. They bought it twice.
It is by far the most popular costume.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Like, if we had a poll, it'd be the best costume, the Triple S. It'd be in front of Zangief if we did a poll on it.
I think JP's is also very popular, and there's quite a few JP players too.
Yeah, and even at these costumes at the bottom, like you mentioned, like, I still think if you main these characters, Cammy, Jamie, Ken, or Blanka, you'll be very happy, you know, purchasing the costumes anyways.
Maybe not Ken, because the Ken players are complaining, but
yeah, the Ken players, those pants are too tight, and then Blanka, like I said, Blanka players are having fun with the Blanka-chan costume because, you know, they're not entering tournaments anyways, they're just trolling people. Well, this was fun, Mir. Thanks for helping with this tier list for their costumes. It was good that like we waited a bit too just to see what they look like in motion, because some of these I think were a lot better in motion too, like JP's, for example, or seeing Marisa's and Geef's, all really nice in motion. Really cool ones.
And some of them have some nice touches, like Zangief with the glasses jiggling, and Lily has the hat on when she's plummeting from the sky in the intro. Those are neat extra things that, you know, like, it really show that some of these costumes had a lot of effort put into them. Well, I mean, in general, all of them did, but like some, they got the short end of the stick.
Yeah, it's hard to tell how it's gonna look once you know, digitize it from the artwork, right? I still can't believe you wanted Dee Jay's costume to be more sparkly and brighter. All right, let's ship it out.